This is Eric Moth with Mother.com with another quick educational video. We're taking a look at the cryptos here, and we can see for the first trading day for the month of May 2021, market is been open here for a while. We have about 3 hours, 2.5 hours to go before the end of today's session. Today being a Saturday, let's take a look at the cryptos here again. Another quick educational video. Bitcoin just did roll over and is slightly down. We see Ethereum today recording a fresh all-time intraday high, getting as close to 3,000 as possible. So a very strong push by Ethereum even in today's session, and we'll be taking a look in this video. Take a look also at Litecoin trading right there. So let's take a look at how the charts are setting up. We're going to begin with the Bitcoin 4-hourly chart, and again, to keep this video brief, I'm going to draw a line right there where we had a recent break in BTC. Again, this is pretty much following up on a video I did, a couple of videos I did in the last half of April. And we can see here again, the same lines are coming in contact with potential for resistance as far as BTC is concerned on the 4-hourly. As of this instant, what the bulls in the cryptos would like to do is clear this area so they can move Bitcoin beyond current levels. So for now, the 4-hourly is suggesting there's some resistance there. Take a look at Litecoin. Again, the same consideration. It's this break line here. This is where we broke down recently, and that break was responsible for Litecoin coming off the highs there, now turning into resistance. It's hard to see, but this has been pegged twice over the last trading session. In today's action, I believe on the 4-hourly, there seems to be some resistance there. Now, take a look at Ethereum's 4-hourly, and this is the big one here. Again, we are still going back to the same line, albeit it's above that line slightly, but it is above it slightly. So this was a recent break here. So we draw the line that I've been drawing as such, and we can say that this has already been touched here. There was a pullback, and it's been coming here, hitting this level on multiple occasions. It is now slightly above the 61.8 threshold. So there's a possibility that if it's to see higher prices beyond the current level, it would need to push the RSI well beyond the red line. Otherwise, in time, should we roll over and show that we have been rejected around here on the 4-hourly for Ethereum, then this is where we can see the beginning of a pullback. Now, remember, Ethereum on the daily is trading above RSI 69.1, sign of strength. So as long as the RSI on the daily is above 69.1, expect the market to be strong for Ethereum. It would need to move below 69.1 on the daily for there to be any strong pullback. On the weekly, the RSI continues to trade above 69.1. And as long as the RSI is above 69.1, this type of hyperbolic move is going to continue as a characteristic of a strong push above 69.1. Remember, from this point of view, this was the weekly closing high, and the most recent ideal entry was during this breakout right here, the beginning part of April. And again, as long as the RSI is above 69.1, expect the market, as far as Ethereum is concerned, to be strong. Don't forget that the monthly has been above 69.1, essentially since November, October, when it moved above the prior monthly closing highs. This was the most recent breakout on the monthly. We haven't seen a monthly rest since then. And again, as long as the monthly is above 69.1, the cryptos and Ethereum in particular should continue having this very strong push to the upside. Now, if you take a look at BTC, it's come back to test the 50-day moving average. It needs to hold above the 50. Otherwise, if BTC itself rolls over, it's going to influence all the cryptos lower. There's another line also to consider, which is this backtest line on the RSI. If I draw it that way, it also seems like it is coming back to test the underside of this line. If it is unable to move above the blue line and rolls over, something like that, expect this to be a trap to the downside. It's going to need movement above the blue line and to stay above the 50-day moving average for there to be upside momentum. So in other words, if we go back to the 4 hourly for BTC and the daily chart, it looks like, and also Ethereum's 4 hourly, the hourly charts are suggestive that the cryptos are due for a pullback, maybe even a shallow pullback or a major high, maybe a generational high. We shall see. It would need to clear this area here on the 4 hourly for the cryptos to have free sailing to the upside. This is Eric Moore with Mother.com. Love, light, love. Namaste.